And again, I think you've hit on the absolute key there with the word responsibility, because I think, and I definitely find this in the work that I do, is that people confuse responsibility with blame. And they think that if you're talking to them about taking responsibility for their own thoughts and feelings and actions and all of that, that actually you're saying to them, well, it's your fault. It's, you know, you need to blame yourself for this situation. And it's not about that at all, is it? It's a completely different thing.
Yeah, it's about the ability to respond. Responsibility has nothing to do with blame or fault. It's a place to come from, not a place to hold yourself in account as blame or unworthiness. So when you can hold it differently and you can look upon every challenge, every problem as a gift to you, not like it's your fault, but as an opportunity for you to learn something, to grow, to contribute more of who you are, to evolve, to be more effective with other people. All of that is a gift to you. And the more you accept it as a gift, the more you become 10 feet tall and bulletproof, because no one can press your buttons or pull your strings any longer, because you're no longer at the effect of other people's bad behavior. Doesn't mean you condone their bad behavior, but it means that you don't have to be sucked into that vortex. You don't have to be allow other people to permit you to lose it. And that is so freeing when you can realize that you're responsible for your own happiness. You're responsible for your own prosperity. You're responsible for everything that you say and do, and no one can make you do something that is contrary to that. Then you'll realize that it gets back to realizing what you're committed to. It's like going down a fork in the road and there's a Y in the fork where there's two paths, and you've gone by the path of blame and fault. You've gone down the path where you where you're emotionally reactive, where you don't take responsibility for your words or your deeds. You just make up things to justify them. You have the ability at where the fork meets, where you could take the other path, the path of heart, the path that is with emotional responsibility, where you actually manage your interpretations, where you contribute your gifts to other people, where you give people the benefit of the doubt by having empathy for what it's like in their lives, where you forgive them for making mistakes and you forgive yourself for making mistakes, and where you live gratefully with gratitude that says, everything that comes across my path is a gift to me, and I get to discover what that gift is. So you're in the inquiry around how is this blessing my life? And when you look for blessings, more blessings come your way. So it's a very exciting position to come from when you're always responsible, in the sense that you know that it's all good and it's all there for your development.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. I could talk to you for hours. Okay, so what gives you personally the biggest buzz in your work, but also in life? What do you get the biggest buzz from?
From changing lives. Just as my life was changed when I realized that I went from this resigned introvert who was basically dead, very apathetic to life. The few friends that I had constantly told me I couldn't lead 3 people in silent prayer. I was in a profession that didn't serve me. I wasn't passionate about it. To go from something that I love doing because I realized the truth, and that everybody has their own truth. And when you tell the truth, it frees you up. So most of us live a lie, and that lie is based in resignation. It's based in interpretations that don't support us. And what serves me and gives me most passion is to see people flip that light switch, to realize that they are in control of their lives. No one needs to be poor. No one needs to have broken relationships. No one needs to be mired in anger or sadness or fear or resignation. No one needs to be at the effect of what other people say and do. And when people realize that we all are so extraordinary in our own ways, we don't need to look for others to give us things. We have the ability to contribute to them. And the more we contribute to them, the more we'll get back. And that's what abundance creation is all about. It's about creating value for other people. So it's such an empowered place to be. And when we can get to kids early on in life, then we don't have to have them reinterpret all the bad things they made up about themselves and others in the world. We can champion them to make up good things from the start and to live this life of possibilities. And it's so exciting when you see a child get this early on and impact others because they realize that they can. And it's the same with adults, but with adults, a lot of it involves unlearning the things that have created the self-sabotage. Yeah. So with children, the earlier you can get to them, the more potential they have to just soar, just as everyone does.
Absolutely. And I mean, I talk to people. I have a vision of an entire generation of children growing up with this stuff kind of inbuilt in them, you know, where they're not even aware, it's just second nature to them. That just, the idea of a world like that just gives me shivers. I think it'd be amazing, brilliant.